Shimano all day long. Shimano, Shimano, Shimano all day long. Anyways, this bad boy will go on the new wheel. This is Eric Gasser with MTBCornering.com in sunny San Diego. Today, in a prior video, showed you how to install a tubeless tire on a reserve. This is a WTB. We'll put it on a 30 millimeter rim. So anyways, this is a new front wheel that I'm building, and I thought I'd do a short video on how to install a disc brake rotor the right way. So the first thing you're going to do is find a comfortable spot to actually position the wheel so that you can work on it. The next thing you're going to want to do is this is kind of a pro tip, wear gloves before you even unbox the rotor. Any kind of oil from your hands is going to kind of interfere with the braking performance. I recommend brand new gloves anytime you're ever going to touch the brakes. Number one reason why brakes get all jacked up is either air in the lines or contaminated pads or rotor. So this is the rotor we're going to be installing today, Shimano. So what we're going to do, we're going to open this bad boy. We're going to make sure, before we get started, we're just going to make sure that everything kind of lines up. So this lines up perfectly. So you can see that the bolts, the holes line up with the hub. And this is a DT Swiss 350, and you're going to want to try to keep it as flat as possible. It makes it easier. You should have got some bolts with it. Bolts came in a little bag like this. Then what we're going to do, we're going to open these bad boys up, and they come with these little washers. And these washers are tension washers. Essentially, you can kind of see they're kind of bent a specific way to help hold the bolt on. What you're going to do is you're going to position those on the rotor, and they have directions on them. It'll say top, I think I can get it in there, top, and so you'll know to put it face up. You'll set it on top like so, and what you'll do is you'll begin to kind of hand tighten the bolts just like that, and you'll work your way around as they're hand tightened. Now the other thing is, a lot of people don't know that you actually need to torque these to a specific Newton meter. And so I'm going to show you how to do that too. So you'll need a torque wrench. The one I have is a giant torque wrench. I got it from a bike warehouse in San Diego. It was on sale. Highly recommend those. Having one. If you don't have one, borrow one from a friend. If you can borrow one from a shop, do that. Kind of help you from over tightening things. And so we're going to do this, and now we'll have all 6 bolts hand tightened and ready for the torque wrench. Now the other question is, hey, well, how much should I tighten these things? Well, disc brakes, Shimano recommends anywhere from 2 to 4 Newton meters. So what we'll do is we'll set them for 3, and I'll show you how that works. So here's the giant torque wrench, and what you do is there's a scale on it. It's there, and you will pull this out. You pull it out, and you screw it to the designated torque. And we're going to go to 3, just like that. And I'm going to go 3.5. Our range is between 3 and 4. All right, so you should be able to, and there was some blue, what looks like glue, on the bolts, that's actually Loctite. That's gonna help keep those bolts from backing out. And what you're gonna do is you're not tightening them up all the way, you're gonna go around, and what you're gonna do is you're just gonna make sure that they're all kind of evenly, gently touching that tension washer. You're not gonna wanna torque them all the way down one at a time. You'll do that once they're all touching that washer. Pretty simple. So we should be ready to go. All right, so how it works. You're gonna go back to the beginning again. You're gonna keep it going. And at this point, after you've got them all kind of snug, you can go ahead and apply using the torque wrench. So I'm pushing, 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 pushing. And you see that? That's when you know it's hit the limit. That's when you know that it's achieved the nanometer limit that you put on it. And you'll wanna go all the way around and do them all that way. Done. And you see how I'm holding the end of the wrench? That's how you know it's been achieved. And you don't want to over tighten these things. Over tighten these, you'll strip the hub threading and you'll be in trouble, because really, outside of re-threading and drilling bigger holes and messing with it, you won't be able to fix it. It's like unrecoverable. There we go. All right, we've properly installed a disc brake, or a disc on a hub. All right, Eric Gasser, installing a rotor on a WTB tire with a Santa Cruz Reserve wheel on a 350 DT Swiss hub. And that'll wrap it for today. Eric Gasser, MTBcornering.com in sunny San Diego, and I'll see you on the trails. Have a good one.